Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, my hair looks absolutely crazy, and I'm about to try to give advice on the internet while being the type of person that just braid rotted for like 2 hours, who went to sleep at 2 a.m. because he was scrolling TikTok. But I've slightly made it with my business. I made 35K in revenue last month. That is revenue, not profit. So I won't, because I'm making a YouTube video every single day, I have to make this video. As you can see, I also need to improve my articulation. So today's video, I wanted to actually give actionable advice. Sorry, I'm sick. I wanted to actually give actionable advice because my other videos have been kind of wishy-washy, kind of philosophical. I haven't said anything concrete. I was talking about free will and mindset and changes, but never really given actionable steps. So I figured a good way to give you advice is to give you the advice that I need to follow in order to reach my goals. Number one, get very clear about what inputs you need in order to reach your goals. I want to achieve at least 75K in revenue this year. And I know that seems kind of not that much because I just made a 35K month, but that was my highest ever month on peak season. And I pretty much made no money before that. So if we can make consistent money this year, and then I'd be pretty happy with that. That means that I'm actually making some money instead of just hoping to eventually make money. So yeah, I want to make 75K in revenue this year. And to do that, I need to define what exactly it is I need to do. And I have broken it down to these things. Improve the amount of follow-ups that I do when I get a new lead, when someone fills out the form on their website telling me their event details. Oh, I haven't told you my company. It's a catering company, a coffee catering company. So I get a good enough amount of leads, I think, to close 75K. So I need to follow up more. I need to automate those follow-ups. You tell me whatever it is that you need to do. Like, for example, you want to lose weight, you have to eat an average of, 1,800 calories every day for 6 months. By the way, I didn't say 1,800 every day. Some days you can eat 3,000, the next day you can eat 1,000. I don't literally mean to yo-yo diet 3,000, 1,000, but it means that it's better to focus on inputs long term than it is to focus day to day. It's better because you will most likely inevitably mess up some days. Okay, so that's what I gotta do. I said I needed to improve my follow-ups and and automate them. How do I automate them? I have to learn and absorb different software such as Zapier, and I have to put in the reps in an amount of time. I still don't know exactly how to automate, but that's pretty much the best way to do it. Just immerse yourself. For me, that's how I plan to do it. And how do I do more follow-ups? I manually have to send more follow-ups, so more messages. When people stop responding, I need to call them and text them. So define what the inputs required to reach your goals. Number 2, get good sleep. Get good freaking sleep. There's tons of data on this. I probably still need to be better versed in what the statistics actually show, but I see it everywhere. I just don't remember the exact data points. It increases willpower, whatever willpower may be. Even though I don't believe in free will, you can define willpower as, the reducing of the brain's resistance to taking an action. It probably has to do with a bunch of sciencey things that happen in your brain that make it seem, at least, like you have more willpower, even if you don't believe in free will, like I don't believe in free will. Get good sleep. It's gonna improve your ability to do absolutely anything. It's probably going to improve your ability to choose to be in a better mood. It's going to improve your ability to choose to keep working harder. It's going to improve your ability to choose to eat better. Sleep is an absolute non-negotiable and most important part of your day. Now, to be fair, the counterpoint is that that people who want to get rich or something, they want to say, oh, I didn't sleep. I worked all the time. I haven't been getting any sleep these days. And I feel like there is a time and place for that. There is a season for that. But if you're watching this video, you probably just go get sleep. And even then, even the people, the entrepreneurs, the grinders who feel good about not getting sleep, I don't know, at least test out getting sleep and see how productive you are and how much work you get done. Because there's at least a chance that you'll produce better work with better sleep. I'm pretty certain it's that way, but there's nuance to absolutely everything. Okay, apart from sleep, you need diet. It's something I need to work on. My sleep and diet have been horrible for so long, but I'm just gonna tell you this based on my personal vibes and no data. I'm sure there's data around to show it, but when I eat better, I don't know, I also find myself that like I get similar results to sleeping better. I'm able to interact better. I feel better. I don't feel as groggy. Man, I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom because I ate right before sleeping. I saw a post by Brian Johnson. He's, I think, the founder of Venmo. And he's like this big, I'm not gonna die person. He wants to literally be immortal. And he believes he can do it. And that's his goal. So he's really big on health. He says like, he said one of his biggest life hacks or advice he could give is to stop eating past 5 p.m. so you can sleep better and so you don't eat unnecessarily, because everyone after 5 p.m., I don't know, just this is not what I'm about to say isn't based off data, it's just vibes. It's literally just vibes. Everyone makes their worst decisions after 5 p.m. Okay, so we said define your inputs required to reach your goals. We said get good sleep. We said eat well. Then the other thing is to prioritize. By the way, I'm making up my reasons on the spot. I didn't plan for this. I think another really good thing you can do is to have a bias towards action. Something I've learned over the years. And I've logically understood this, but I haven't really internalized it and hasn't really reached within me. I haven't acted it out yet, is that you have to have a bias towards action. What does that mean? Whenever, for example, I used to upload videos on social media and I used to be like, oh, this sucks, I still need to edit it, it's not good enough. Most of that, it's just your brain coping because you're either fearful it won't get any views or because you want to procrastinate. But in reality is, in most cases, at least for beginners, doing anything, even if it's bad, is so much better for you, than thinking. Because here's my main argument. The amount of procrastination that you do when you're trying to be a perfectionist is more time than the time you would spend if you just took imperfect action. If you uploaded imperfect videos every day for a year, you're probably gonna get more followers than if you try really hard once a week. Actually, hold on, I take that back. There's more nuance to this, just like there's nuance to everything. I take that back. I was consulting ChatGPT. ChatGPT, he or she, whatever, it analyzes my videos. He says I always backtrack and I don't have proper convictions in what I say. Alright, my mom called me, so I have to go on a walk. But that's the end of the video. I always backtrack, but there's just a lot of nuance with everything. And a lot of things can be true at once, but definitely for most people, you just procrastinate too much that it'd be better if you just took imperfect action, and you'll probably get more done in the long run. Do I really have to convince you of that? God bless you. If you believe in love, then you already believe in God, because God is love. Bye.